Yes, we have tamed the Urkan. Okay, cool. And as long as we can move him this turn, if we can migrate him this turn, we'll be set. Because what I don't want to happen is I don't want our enemies to then just beat him to death, because that would be really unfortunate for us. I'm gonna put him right here. Yeah! Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Endless Legend Symbiosis. We are the Mykara, the new faction, and we have been wiping hard against the new Urkans quite a bit. That being said, I believe our new army is done. It's not. It's close to done. We need one more turn, and our army will be through with their preparations to come fight the Urkan again. Let's go ahead and move these over. I should actually check those units and make sure that their tech is right. Actually, I should check everyone and make sure their tech is right, because I think we just went up an era. We did indeed. So these guys need the Sweep Strike back tier 3. They also need armor, which I believe we want to put, yeah, tier 3 on for that as well. So let's go ahead and upgrade all of that. And I don't know if they got a second accessory slot. Maybe that happened, but I'm not sure. Okay. So we can get camouflage there, which is kind of useful, but not great. We can get last resort, which I'm not sure what that does for these guys. Minus 20% life loss during siege on city. That's actually useless for them. Minor faction slayer, high ground, glory or death, improved damage, improved initiative, camouflage, improved vision, and sharp senses. I'm gonna go with improved initiative for them, I think. That's gonna burn 9 glass steel. That's a lot. I guess I'll just go with improved vision and sharp senses. Mainly just because we don't want them to be expensive. Like, the whole point of these units is to be relatively cheap and something we can just kind of bust out and make use of real quickly. So let's go ahead and give them the unsteady staff, their tier 3 armor, and of course we'll give them that to increase. Basically, we're giving them that for sharp senses. Sharp senses is a real nice thing to have in general because it'll just mitigate a lot of range damage. Since we're basically waiting a turn anyway, I'm gonna just zoom these guys back down to home. And that way they can go ahead and sort of retrofit and heal up. Cool, so the tank 2 is done right there. These guys can all be created as an army and then hopefully retrofitted. We will need 329 dust to retrofit them, which we do not have. Both of those units will be done in one turn though, so let's see how much dust we can make. Not enough to retrofit all of them, but enough to retrofit some. That does, however, put our last unit out another turn, which is not something we want to do. So we're going to move our guys into production until we get that unit in one turn. Yes? No? Come on. 2 more. How about that? I give you 2 more. Not enough? About 1 more. Alright, there we go. So now we have agreement from that. We are going to lose population in 3 turns. How many turns until some of our growths finish? 2 turns. Excellent. So within 3 turns, we should have a bunch of growths drop off, which will restore our food, thus making it so that we don't get penalized for having growths going. And yeah, let's check out our units that are just sort of scouting. You guys are doing fine. You just keep scouting on through. Actually, go there and get that ruin if you can. That would be great. And yeah, you guys are okay to just kind of sit here until we can retrofit you soon. Done. Awesome. Okay, so once we get these units up here, hopefully we can bring Khazar down, and then once Khazar is gone, we will go after Chaka. Although Chaka's been regaining strength while we've gone after Khazar, which is kind of annoying, because it's like, alright, so basically, because we wiped on him, we're being penalized against the other guy, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Put them together, and then let's see if we can finish out this unit and retrofit whatever remains, which would be 1 tank. And then 2 of the spank units will go in here. And then we will come in here and see if we can retrofit at least the tank. It's much more important that we retrofit all of our tanks, but if we retrofit these other units, we'll get more damage too, which is really helpful. So it's kind of a it goes either way. Okay. Nothing is being produced in our queue here, so we're gonna start with right of way. I don't know what this actually does. Roads are automatically created between cities and adjacent regions regardless of diplomatic status, one of which having this, one of which having this improvement built. Yeah. I don't think that'll do actually anything for us, so I'm not gonna get that. What I will do though is build 2 more tank 2s and some more of these units. Mainly, I'm doing this so that, like, we can keep a flow of units coming after the Urkans, but even if we're unable to finish the Urkans, and we should actually get an advantage against them this time because it's winter, but even if we're unable to finish the Urkans off, what we can do is we can go kill the miners in the neighboring region and move our quest along. There we go. That'll work fine. Okay. So, who else needs to move? You do, so we can use you to kind of see what's going on over here. Oh, I meant to go get that ruin, but it's okay. We'll double back for this pearl and that ruin. And then that's just letting us know we completed units. Good to know. Next turn, guys, we're gonna go after Khazar with full force and hope it works. I am honestly ready to teleport in every unit we have at this point. The good news, though, is that if we get him, you can... Well, we'll spectate that one, but we'll do it in a second. I don't want to deal with that just yet, because this is more important. Let's go down here, and then, bam, we want to... No! Attack! What are you doing? Jeez, it was like moving around the other side, and I'm like, no, 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 please, just attack. There's another faction bringing an army in here. You need to win now. We're done playing games. This needs to be over. Gosh, I wish I could give our hero a ranged weapon at this point. What in the world? Oh, wow, they have a Skoros here. They have a Skoros here. They are for real. Okay, so we need to win this right now. We actually don't have any more time to win this. It needs to happen right now. So I'm gonna try to set people to the appropriate targets and hope for the very best. Uh-oh. That's actually okay. That is actually really okay. Why did you just move right next to Khazar, though? I guess you had to get a shot on them, but oh, okay. That's not a very good plan, guys. That's a really, really bad plan, actually, but okay. You do you. Hero tanks it and dies? Yes, he does. That's okay, though. Oh my. Okay, but the lice are gone. All that's left is Khazar, our 2 tanks, and all of our damage dealers. So that's something. And our damage dealers do have new tech, so they should hit harder. Yeah, 48 is a lot more than they were hitting for. Oh my. Khazar, what are you doing? Okay, that's fine, you do that. You go right after him. What are these guys do? Like, I don't understand why they choose not to attack the I guess I should have set them to aggressive. I bet that's the problem. By setting them to defensive, I think they run away when they don't have a target anymore, which is just silly. That is just plain silly. Okay, get him, boys. Beat him down, come on. You got 2 rounds to beat him into the ground. It's gonna fail, and like, that other army is gonna come in and get him now. Watch, and I'm just gonna be salty. Man, if that happens, I'm gonna be legitimately salty, because we've put in so much work to getting him. Okay, come on, you guys got this. You guys got this. Take him out. He's down to half health almost, come on. You guys can do it. You can do it, I have faith in you. Get him, boys. Come on. One more round, this is it, guys. This is all you have. Everything we've done is for this moment. Do not screw it up. They're gonna screw it up. We're not damaging him nearly fast enough to win this. Sad times. Oh, wow, that 79 hit right there, though. That could help. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Darn. Okay, so now we've got this looming fight with this guy, his 3 preachers, And the Skoros up here, that's never gonna be a good thing for us. But at least we're between him and the Khazar. And the Khazar will be gone in 2 turns. At this point, I'll settle for him not getting it. Like, that's all I care about. Doing a manual here isn't gonna show us anything, so we'll just go ahead and auto that. Okay. And we're ending the turn. Renar will lose population next turn. No, it will not. Let's go ahead and move somebody over into food. Yes, that'll work. And by doing that, we will be 1 turn from losing pop. We want to keep going. Okay, now we're 101 turns from losing pop. Now we're 3. 3 is fine. It's crazy, though, that at least, like, I will say this, at least we had enough influence generation going that when we had 3 turns to prep for our Empire plan, we got everything. So that's good. Imperial coinage is now unlocked so we can get luxury resources off the market. You have encountered a new minor faction, the Kazanji. Cool. And we also just built a ton of watchtowers. That's what that notification I closed and didn't read was. I probably should have read it, but yeah, we just got a mess of watchtowers, guys. A ridiculous amount of them. Minus 20% influence cost on diplomatic interactions for each controlled Urkan. We don't control any Urkans yet, so that's actually kind of useless. What would be useful, though, is if we could get something to help us slaughter the Urkans. Yes, that would be excellent. Since that's less likely than us getting this and getting an early jump on strategic resources, we're going to go for that and that. And hopefully that'll pan out for us. This hero has reached level 7. That is our governor. Is it currently winter still? It is currently winter, so we could take the ability that basically removes the penalties of winter. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now we suffer no penalties for winter whatsoever, which means we don't need to have all of these people over here in food. We can move a lot of them over to production. In fact, we can move all of them over to production now. Good to go. Let's do that. And we will then be putting out some units really, really quickly. I am going to take the 3 units we have out right now, and I'm going to jump them over here to function as reinforcements. Oh my, and look, there is another army coming after this Urkan. Like, we are in the middle of the battle zone, y'all. What the heck? Why can't we attack? Can we not attack because our unit is there? Is that what just happened? Okay, they're too big to merge. The destination only has 3 slots. So what we're gonna do here is look at what 3 of these are. That is really, really weird that they, like, blocked it so that we couldn't attack, but I guess that the upside to that is that we can do this. Take these guys and separate them out to, like, right there. And then potentially we can click these guys and merge into here, like we were trying to do. No? Now we just can't move the units there. Okay, so that was weird. Oh boy, this is looking really, really bad, everybody. Really, really bad. So we're gonna try something different. We're gonna go see if we can get... Yes, we can. Oh, but it's not enough. Okay, it's close though, so maybe we can make up the difference. We only need 15 of them and we have 10. So we'll sell a couple of those, get another 5 dust orchids. We need a little bit more, so we'll sell more. Okay, so now... Oh, we still can't interact with him. This is so ridiculous. That seems like a definite bug that we should probably report to the forums. Because it's ridiculous here that we can't interact with him at all because our unit is there. And we can't move our unit because they just teleported there. And, like, they probably just shouldn't land inside of the Urkans when they teleport. That would be a good step forward, I think. The fact that we now can't even use the luxury resources to get him is kind of annoying as well. You know what? I'm gonna call a mulligan on that one. We are gonna reload that turn because I want to see if I'm right about that. If we can attack him right now, I will honestly probably just attack him instead of sending another unit down there. Because the fact that the unit appears to have blocked it just seems really, really weird. So don't mind me reloading, guys. I don't do that often, but that feels like a legitimate bug. Okay. Come on, game. Let us in. Let's see if we found a little bit of a bug. You know what part of it might be too? I'm actually still on the closed beta branch for this, so I don't know if like I need to switch back over and maybe the fixes haven't been applied, but I would assume that the latest version has been applied, you know what I mean? So like I don't think that that's... Okay, so if we do that, yeah, see now we can go after him. That being said, we've already determined that we probably won't kill him this round. I don't know. How much health does he actually have left? Can we view his health anyway? Yeah, we can. So he has 700 health left. Our guys hit for about 50 apiece. We have 4 of them left. And we would have 3 rounds. So 200 over 3 rounds. But they swing twice each round, so that's... Yeah, I mean, we could feasibly kill him here and get him. I think we'll go for it. It's unfortunate that we can't, like, send those other units over as backup like we had thought about, but I think we should go for it. That or we can get him guaranteed and still have our armies here, or actually have our armies be able to sort of teleport out and spare our armies. I think we'll do that. As much as I'm reasonably sure we can kill him this turn and get him, I think we're better off doing the Dustwater like we were looking at. Realistically, if I was to do everything over, guys, I would start by going straight for the Urkan damage abilities and keep my first hero as a army leader instead of a governor, and we would have been able to kill them by now pretty easily. But because I didn't do that, we're in sort of this situation, which isn't great. Yes, we have tamed the Urkan. Okay, cool. And as long as we can move him this turn, if we can migrate him this turn, we'll be set. Because what I don't want to happen is I don't want our enemies to then just beat him to death, because that would be really unfortunate for us. I'm gonna put him right here. Yeah! Now look at that. Okay, so that's also gonna be providing Urkan bonuses to this region now, which is great. And with this army, we just want to get out of Dodge. They are in no man's land. Everybody is on their way to get that Urkan, and we are not trying to be the one to get beat down with him. So we're gonna warp over here and see if we can't find our way up to Chaka. It'll take us about 3 turns to get there, but the upside is we do have Khazar now, and because we have Khazar, we have the opportunity to use some of these luxury resources, like this one, which will increase the life of Urkans and the life of Urkan lice. I really hope that that only applies to Urkans that are in your military, though. I'm actually going to wait. I don't want to get that just yet, in case, by some fluke of flukedness, it actually does affect other Urkans, because that would be really rough on us. Okay, so in the meantime, though, I am going to pull these guys out and also send them over. My idea here is if we bring 2 full armies at Chaka, we should be able to bring him down pretty quickly, rather than playing these games, especially if we get him in winter. If we get him in winter, there's a better chance because Urkans are weaker during the winter. Even if we don't, though, I can also see what luxury resources he requires and get those. Speaking of, what is this one? This is the, if he's in army form, allies get defense, and this one is the food one, which we want. So we're gonna go see if maybe we can pick up some Transvine on the market as well. Transvine, where you eat? It does not look like we have the option to pick up any large quantity. I'm sorry, it's not Transvine we need, it's wine. And we do not have enough, or there is not enough on the market to pick up what we need, but there's close. So we're gonna get the 10 wine right there, and hopefully if we happen to have any wine of our own already, that'll be enough. Wow. How much is the wine? It's 185. How do we not have enough after selling all of those resources? That's crazy. That is crazy, y'all. There we go. Now we can afford 10 of them. Okay, so we got 10 wine. We will need 5 more, it looks like, so we'll just have to wait on that. That's not a big deal, though. Especially once we get the tech for that, it looks like our research is not set, because that was something I did before the reload. So since we're mainly looking for wine, and I'm reasonably sure that we not have the extractor for that yet, that's kind of interesting, because I figured we would. No, we do, we just haven't found any wine yet, which is even sadder. So we'll go ahead and get that and that to start with, which are just the 2 extractor techs, so that we can start to place our extractors in, you know, places where we get nice things for them, like right there. That'd be great. Also, while we're at it, is there anything else here we want to place? No. Let's send them up that way. You don't have to fight with those Hydra guys. I don't actually want you to do that. Okay, done. So that actually worked out okay this time. This time we actually got the, That's such a weird bug though, guys. Remind me in the comments, in case I forget, that we do need to bug report that. We do need to bug report that, and I honestly should have made a save where it occurred, but I think it's honestly something that's obvious enough that they won't necessarily need a save to find it. So we can reactivate the effect of emeralds and gold on our empire if we want to. I'm gonna go ahead and do both of those actually. And we are going to slaughter these vine snakes. I'm not even gonna watch because we already have good vision on this area, I think. But I'm not sure. Oh, hostile infiltration action. The enemy spy decreased our population. That is absolutely obnoxious. Okay, so I'm gonna go to our hero now that's here because he is just leveled up. We'll get that winter ability for him. We should also take a look at his accessories now that we have some more things unlocked, because we will be able to get some nicer stuff like this. Plus dust on city. Great. Also, I would like to have that one, which is plus fortification. That's fine. Perfect. So we'll get those, and we now know that we have a spy in our city. Are you sure you want to perform a roundup on your city? Or a bit of flesh out spies that cost part of your city production? Yes, I am. Get them, boys. Find them. Slay them. Let's do it. Okay. And then we have this fight with the vine snakes, which we're just gonna auto because they're gonna die horribly. And we don't need to actually spectate it because we already have vision here. They dead. Yeah, they dead horribly. They dead horribly. And now you guys need to get moving. We need that Chaka. We need that Chaka 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 Khan. He wants 25 dust water. So it appears that one resource is chosen at the beginning of the game, and based on how many have been tamed, that value goes up essentially. So in this case, it is essentially 25 dust water to get him because we already spent 15 on Khazar rather. So that's not something we're willing to really spend here, which makes it even more important for us to just kind of get up here and take them out. Wait, why is this just a regular? Oh, because it's in their territory, so we can't place a teleportation thing there. That's unfortunate. What we want to do is when we get up to this region, we need to find something that we can turn into a teleportation spot so that we have an easier way to get our troops up here, and that will make kind of all of this a whole lot easier. Huh. How many heroes do we have? They're all busy though, right? Yeah. We could use a spy though. We could use a spy at some point. We do have a level up on our combat hero, so we're going to use that to get the plus 10 attack on, or plus 10% attack on units. That will be really, really useful here against Chaka. We will be 2 Chaka in roughly 2 turns. Before we get there though, we should probably merge one of these units in at least. Or both. No, we'll just get one. This tank right here, we're gonna merge into this unit next turn, so I'm actually gonna have them not move until next turn. We already spent that point, so that's fine. And while we're at it, we should probably be working towards some more dust so that we can go ahead and pick up another hero. Because we should have some spies now. Everybody else is using spies, we need spies too. I'm also curious how our score looks compared to everyone else. Our score has jumped 100 points since we got Khazar. So that'll tell you something right there. That's how much those guys are kind of worth. Confusion in the air, plus 30% technology cost on researches. Oh goody! That's not gonna suck at all. Legendary building constructed. Somebody else built the Throne of Emperors. That's okay. I'm not really interested in that particular legendary building. I am far more interested in the reliquary right here, which we will not have the resources for some time. Same with this Alchemic Institute, which is another one I wouldn't mind getting at all. Okay, that being said though, we are in a position where growing our population makes sense so that we can expand to more burrows, but our pop is already in a really good place, so maybe we go for full production here and just start pumping out units again, or maybe we go full dust. Actually, we have 3 turns till our empire plan. That fixes it for us. We'll go right here. We are generating 38 influence per turn. That's kind of less than I expected. I don't know what that's all about. We should probably see if we can potentially buy dyes here. We can get 1 dye. That's not going to help us very much. Dust orchids would help a lot, and we can pop them if we can afford 19 of them, which we can't. Okay. Well, it's something to keep in mind at the very least. Yes! Get there, guys. Get there. Come on. You got this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's get that one for the vision. And yeah, very soon we're going to be sending these units in to try to take out Chaka, and we should be able to get him reasonably easily. While we're at it, we will have these units popping out to be ready. And the other reason I'm making these units right now is because if we get Chaka here, we won't be needing to chase after the Urkans anymore. So we're going to bring everybody back, and we're going to purify all of the minor factions on this island right here. And we will turn all of them into fungal growths, which will then finish our faction quest. Well, at least that part of our faction quest. And allow us a nice expanse of controlled area on this island. Because basically, we can't actually have region control here, right? Like, we can't establish cities in these. So we have to establish control other ways, and that's one of the ways we can do it, is just by making sure we have all those miners. Okay, so those things are all done. One of the things I will show you guys that's super cool. Oh, Fakir is here already. Uh-oh. They may get Fakir. They're gonna try. They're gonna swing hard on Fakir and try to get him. They may be able to, too. Okay, so one of the things I was gonna show you that's kind of cool, you can see Khazar harvesting these things. Like this little effect right here, that only happens, I think, when Khazar is there, because if we go to another region where we have these things, yeah, we don't see that. And I think it's because Khazar boosts the output from that, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. Whoops. Wow, we had all those clicked. We aren't gonna do any of them. Okay, so I'm tempted to do this, but I'm concerned that if we do this, it's going to apply to the other Urkans, and I don't want to do it just yet. So instead, let's go up to the market and see if we can get that last 5 of the wine that we needed. And what does wine provide if we pop it? It's just happiness, right? Yeah, okay, so dyes are the ones we want to increase our influence, but that's not going to happen. This will, though. We can either do that or that, so I'm going to start with this one, which will give us additional food in our neighboring regions. Oh, whoops, I gotta click down here to unlock it. There we go. So now, Khazar is providing a food boost. So our main region is now getting a plus 30% food production bonus from him. And we should see that in our food output. Yeah, 62.4 food from Urkan agriculture. How cool is that, guys? That's what we want him for. That's what we want all of the Urkans for, is those nice bonuses. Okay. So, yep, that's fine. Let's put him out. And you've completed the roundup sequence in your city of Renar. You have not unveiled any spies during the process. Interesting, because we know that they have a spy because they used it on us, so, like, I don't know if we just didn't find the spy there, or if we found them when they used it on us and I didn't notice. Both of those are entirely possible. Okay, so let's move them there, and then them there, and let's go ahead and have one of these tank units join them. The 2 armies are too big to merge. I'm not trying to merge the 2 armies, game. There we go, that's what I wanted. Alright, get them, boys! Let's do it! I think we can win this. I think in a manual fight we can win this. We have much higher damage now than we had before. Although Chaka is honestly the highest level Urkan as well. We really want to provide a defensive wall here for our backline to keep them nice and protected. As far as the targeting here goes, the only thing I'm going to adjust is I really don't want our ranged guys going after Chaka first. I want them going after these lice. They need to kill the lice first in order to ensure the lice don't whack our tanks. Speaking of, there's another tank. Okay, that should be fine. Go ahead, guys, you got this. I have faith in you. You can do it. You can whoop these Urkan lice. Uh-oh. Oh no, somebody's gonna hit them and they're gonna sweep strike back real hard now. Ugh, our hero's dead, but he did do a lot of damage to that Urkan lice. I really wish we could just heal our hero. That would be really, really nice, but like he doesn't seem to be very good about healing up between fights. Even with our fungal growths, it's still very, very slow for him to heal up. Oh, and we didn't get kills on any of those okay, maybe we did. Oh, but we lost a combat unit in the process as well. Oh, this is so sad. I just want this to work. Come on, guys, you can do it. Stop dying. Stop dying. Oh, we should have just focus fired. We should have just focus fired because, like, that one lice is alive with, like, one sliver of health. Oh, nope, maybe we get him here. No, we don't. Maybe we get him here? Yes, he's gone. Okay. Is that our hero back? Nope, that is just another one of our casters. Goody, goody, goody. These guys are not gonna survive long with just the Urkan here, so I don't know how many units we have left, or really how many phases are left, but we're in a very, very bad spot here. We could stand to lose all of our armies right here, which would be really annoying. Or all of our units right here. Come on, guys, wear him down. Oh, gosh. That damage, though. Oh, this is not gonna end well. This is over. We're gonna lose our guy right here, yeah. Awesome, so we lost our hero, we lost all of our armies there. I don't know how, but Chaka manages to survive. So that's horrible for us, but not so horrible that we can't potentially recover. We do have 4 units here ready to go, and we have a teleport being built in that region, so provided we get another 2 units out rather quickly, we should be able to go after Chaka. Unfortunately, though, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Sorry, for this episode. So if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and click that like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button and make sure to tick that little bell notification so YouTube will actually let you know when the next video goes live. Thank you all for watching again. I hope you had a great time. As always, I had a great time hanging out with you, and I will see you next time. Peace!